While the Ministry of Finance announced that eligible Singaporeans will receive a one-off special payment of 200 Singapore dollars to 400 Singapore dollars next month to help alleviate the rising cost of living, netizens have expressed doubts about whether this payout will truly address their financial burdens. Some have criticized the government's approach, arguing that increasing costs and then providing cash handouts funded by taxpayer money is problematic. On Tuesday, 13th August, MOF said the cost of living special payment will benefit over 2.4 million Singaporeans aged 21 and above, whose annual assessable income does not exceed 100,000 Singapore dollars. Individuals who own more than one property are not eligible for this payout. To check their eligibility, citizens can log in to the Govt Benefits website using their SingPass. Prime Minister Lawrence Wong, who also serves as Finance Minister, first announced the 200 Singapore dollars to 400 Singapore dollars handout during the Budget 2024 speech in February. Eligible adult Singapore citizens have previously received between 300 Singapore dollars and 500 Singapore dollars in 2022, and between 200 Singapore dollars and 400 Singapore dollars in 2023 as part of similar support measures. The current payout, part of the assurance package, is intended to mitigate the effects of rising inflation and the GST hike. This package also includes CDC vouchers, USave, and S&CC rebates, with each Singaporean household receiving a total of 800 Singapore dollars in CDC vouchers in 2024. Observing netizens' comments on CNA and the Straits Times Facebook posts, some suggested that as the cost of living rises, providing more cash payments and vouchers would be beneficial. Others argued that the government has failed to address the escalating cost of living, with some describing the rising costs as self-inflicted and suggesting that the government is simply redistributing taxpayer money back to Singaporeans. A comment suggests the handout is barely sufficient, as the amount will quickly be used for bills and taxes, offering little real benefit. Another netizen criticized the handouts as essentially using taxpayers' own money, repackaged through government rhetoric. He speculated that such measures are often used as a gimmick leading up to a general election. A netizen questioned how long such financial aid will last, asking whether individuals with low earnings but exceeding the payout criteria due to overtime pay will still be eligible for the money. There are also comments discussing rising food prices. For example, a netizen noted that chicken drumsticks and rice, which were 4 Singapore dollars 2 years ago, increased to 4.5 Singapore dollars before the GST hike, and then to 5 Singapore dollars, with further increases to 5.5 Singapore dollars within 3 months. Another netizen mentioned that mixed rice has been 3 Singapore dollars in their neighbourhood for a long time, and mee siam now costs around 3.5 Singapore dollars. There are also netizens pointed out that high rental fees significantly impact food prices and called for government intervention in managing coffee shop rentals. Additionally, they acknowledged that the GST increase has raised ingredient costs, further driving up food prices. However, they believe that addressing rental costs could provide a more immediate solution. Earlier, Shinmin Daily News reported that a hawker at Marine Parade Central Market and Food Centre set a new island-wide record. By bidding 10,158 Singapore dollars monthly rental for a vacant stall, heightening concerns about rising food prices and inflation.